Good morning students. This is Parvati working as a physics teacher in Oxford High School, Uppugunduru. Okay. In previous class we have discussed about the velocity, speed. In this session I have to explain about uniform motion, non-uniform motion, instantaneous speed and next acceleration. See Amma, in this class I have to explain about uniform motion, non-uniform motion, instantaneous speed and next acceleration. First of all, speed and velocity. One is a scalar quantity and the second one is the vector quantity. Speed is represented by the letter V. Speed it is equal to rate of change of distance. Rate of change of distance is called as the speed, and next rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Okay na? What is uniform motion? Uniform motion it is nothing but when a body or when anything is covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. Any body which covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to be in uniform motion. For example, a cyclist is moving on a road which covers in equal distances in equal intervals of time. For example, time and next distance. At the time of 1 second, he covered a distance 2 meters. At the time of 2 seconds, he covered a distance 4 meters. At the time of 3 seconds, he covered a distance of 6 meters. Okay, na? Here it covers equal distances means the differences between these two is 2 meters and again the differences between these two is 2 meters. If a cyclist covers the equal distances in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to be in uniform motion. For example, frog jump. Okay na? Frog is always covers a equal distances in equal intervals of time. And next one, the motion of your body is said to be in non-uniform motion. That means the speed, the distance is constant distance. Okay? See the next one, non-uniform motion. Before going the non-uniform motion, see this one, you have to draw the graph. If you plotted a graph between time and distance. Time and distance. Now take the time on x-axis. And next, take the distance on y-axis. The point of intersection of these two perpendicular lines is O. This one should be act as a origin. Okay, na? For example, at the time of 1 second, the distance travelled by a cyclist is 2. At the time of 2 seconds, the distance travelled by the cyclist is 4 meters. Okay? Next, by clubbing these 2 points, which gives the straight line, that straight line is passes through the origin. That straight line is passes through the origin. In case of uniform motion, the straight line which is passing through the origin, this regarding the uniform motion. Uniform motion, it is nothing but if your body covers the equal distances in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to be in uniform motion. Best example is frog jump. See the next one, if your body covers the unequal distances in equal intervals of time, if your body covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, then that body is said to be in non-uniform motion. Then the body is said to be in non-uniform motion. If you take the same example, cyclist, okay na? If the cyclist covers a distance of 2 meters at the time of 1 second, it covers a distance of 6 meters at the time of 2 seconds. And next it covers a distance of 9 meters at the time of 3 seconds. Now look at the board. The differences between these two is 4 meters. And again differences between these two one is 3 meters. Here 4 meters difference is there at the time of 1 second. At the time of 1 second, 3 meters distance is there. These two indicates the unequal distances. These two indicates the unequal distances. By using this one, we have to say that if a person or if a body covers the unequal distances in equal intervals of time, then that body is said to be in non-uniform motion. Okay, Nama? See the next one, instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed means the speed at a particular instant of time, that one should be called as instantaneous speed. The speed at a particular instant of time, that one should be called as instantaneous speed. Okay, na? And next one, see the next one, Amma. How to the speed of your body should be increases, and in some of the cases, the direction of velocity of your body should be changes. In some of the cases, the speed of the body and the direction of velocity of the body both are changing. Both are changing. And see the first one, some of the cases speed should be changes. Speed should be changes. In some cases, the direction of motion should be changes. Direction of motion should be changes. And the third case, both speed and direction should be changes. Both speed and direction. Both are changes in some of the cases. See the first case, case number 1. This is for inclined plane. Inclined plane means it makes a certain angle with the earth surface. Inclined means it makes a certain angle with the earth surface. Now this is a body. The body is dropped from the top of the inclined plane. Top of the inclined plane. That means the body is moving from top to down. In this one, the speed of your body is increases. The speed of your body is increases, but the direction of the motion of your body should not be changes. The direction of the motion of your body should not be changes, but the speed of your body should be changes. See the next one, Amma. If the same body is push it upward direction by applying a some force, in this one the speed of your body is decreases. This is first case, the speed of your body is increases, and this is the second case, the speed of your body is decreases. By using this one, we have to set that in case of a inclined plane, the speed of your body should be decreases or increases, but the direction of a motion of your body is constant. In this case, this is inclined. Inclined means it makes a certain angle with the horizontal surface. Okay, now this is a body, Amma. The body is dropped from the top surface of the inclined plane. Here the body is moved. That means the speed of your body is increases. Okay, now, but the direction of the motion should not be changes. See the second case, if the same body is moving from bottom to top. From bottom to top. In this case, the speed of your body should be decreases, but the direction of the motion of your body should be constant. Okay? And see the next case. Next case means the direction of the motion should be changes, Amma. The direction of the motion should be changes. This is for stone draw. Will a stone tied with a string. It moves continuously. Will a stone tied with a string, it moves continuously. In this case, the speed remains constant, but the direction of the motion of your body is always changes. Here the body is moves in a circular path. That means a circular motion, Amma. If any body is moving in a circular motion, okay, this is for circular motion, Amma. In this circular motion, the speed remains constant. Speed remains constant, but the direction of motion of your body is always changes. That means the velocity is always changes in this circular motion, Amma. Velocity means how to draw the velocity vector to this curved path. For example, draw the tangent. Tangent means any straight line which touches the curved surface, Amma. Any straight line which touches the curved path, that one indicates the tangent. And this one represents the velocity vector. This one represents the velocity vector. In this case, the direction of the motion of your body should be changes at every instant of time. At every instant of time. If your body is coming from the point A, the direction of velocity is like this. If the same body is moving and reaches the point B, the direction of the velocity is downward direction. If the same body is moving downward of the circle, that means it reaches the point C, the direction of the velocity is left side. If the same body is moving and reaches at the point D, okay na, the direction of the velocity is upward direction. At every instant of time, the direction of the velocity is always changes, but the speed is remains constant. Must see that this is second case, Second case is the direction of the motion is always changes at every instant of time, but the speed is remains constant. Okay na? There is a stone and tied with a string continuously. In this case, the motion of the path is a circular motion. The body is always moving in a curved path. That time the speed is remains constant, but the direction of velocity is always changes at the particular instant. Okay, see the third case, in third case, the speed of the body and the direction of the motion of the body is always changes. For example, take a stone. That stone is thrown into upward direction. That means it will be thrown into air. In this one, the speed is always changes, and next the direction of the motion is always changes. Okay, Nama. Regarding this one, see the first case. When a body is moving on inclined plane, the speed should be changes, but the direction of the motion is always constant. See the second case, if a body is moving in a circular path, that means the speed is remains constant, the direction of the motion of a body is always changes. See the third case, if a body or object is thrown into air which makes a certain angle, in that case the speed and the direction of the motion of a body is always changes. Okay, Nama? See the next one, acceleration. Acceleration means what? Here the velocity is always changing by changing the speed and motion of an object. The velocity of an object is always changes by changing the speed and motion of an object. In daily life example, we can see the number of examples in our daily life regarding the acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration, it is nothing but the rate of change of velocity. Acceleration, it is nothing but the rate of change of velocity. Acceleration is generally represented by the letter A. Acceleration A is equal to rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. V means final velocity, U means initial velocity, T means time. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. It is generally represented by the letter A. A is equal to V minus U by T. Okay, now here there are two units. First one is CJ's unit. CJ's unit of acceleration is equal to centimeter by second square. And next MKS unit or SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Okay, now there are two units. The first one is CJ's unit, centimeter per second square, and next second one is MKS, meter per second square. MKS unit or SI unit of acceleration is equal to meter per second square. What is meant by acceleration? For example, we are traveling in a bus or in a car. The car driver or a bus driver presses the accelerator. That time we are getting a feeling of acceleration. That means your body is sitting on the car, presses the acceleration against your bodies. Okay, now here acceleration means the velocity may be increasing or may be decreasing. Acceleration, it is nothing but not only increasing the velocity but also decreasing the velocity of a body. For example, here acceleration is two types. Negative acceleration, positive acceleration. What is positive acceleration and what is negative acceleration? Must see, if your body is freely falling means we are not applying any force. If your body is dropped from a certain height, the body touches the ground. In this case, the acceleration should be taken as a positive. How this acceleration should be taken as a positive? Now listen carefully. This is earth, amma. Earth is always some attracting power, that is force of attraction, amma. Okay na? And next, the acceleration due and if your body is dropped from a certain height, the body reaches the earth. Okay na? Earth is always having some attracting property. That means the acceleration due to gravity is always acting in downward direction. That means towards the earth. Towards the earth. Earth has an acceleration due to gravity. The acceleration due to gravity is always acting towards the earth. That the motion of your body is always moving in downward direction. In this case, that two directions are in same direction. That means towards the earth. That time, the acceleration should be taken as a positive acceleration. The acceleration should be taken as positive acceleration. Now listen carefully. Take a object. That object is dropped with a certain height. The object reaches the earth surface. In this case, the acceleration should be taken as a positive. That means the velocity of your body should be increases. The velocity of your body should be increases. Velocity of your body should be increases, amma. Okay na? Why the acceleration should be taken as a positive? In this case, the acceleration due to gravity acting downward direction. At the same time, the motion of your body is reaches the ground. That means the two directions are in downward direction. That's why the acceleration should be taken as a positive. See the next one, amma, negative acceleration. Negative acceleration means this is earth surface. Acceleration due to gravity is always acting in downward direction. Acceleration due to gravity is represented by the letter small g. Okay na? Acceleration due to gravity is always acting in downward direction. Take your body, that body is thrown into air. That means if your body is moving in upward direction, body is moving in upward direction. In this case, the velocity of your body should be decreases. The velocity of your body is decreases. Okay na? That means the motion of your body in upward direction, but the acceleration due to gravity in downward direction. These two directions are in different, one are moving upward and one are moving in downward direction. In this case, the acceleration should be taken as a negative. The acceleration should be taken as a negative. That's why the negative acceleration is called as deceleration. The negative acceleration should be called as deceleration. Deceleration means negative acceleration. For example, if a person is traveling in a lift, that person gave a negative acceleration. That means deceleration. Okay na? Accelerations are two types. One is positive acceleration and the second one is negative acceleration. In positive acceleration, the velocity should be increases. In negative acceleration, the velocity should be decreases. Decreasing of velocity should be called as deceleration. Increasing of velocity should be called as acceleration. Positive acceleration, amma. Okay? And see the next one, amma. Take your body. That body is thrown into air. That body gain a deceleration. Okay, na? If your body or if any vehicle is coming to rest, that vehicle should gain a deceleration. Okay, these are the examples regarding the deceleration. In this session, we have discussed about uniform motion, non-uniform motion, instantaneous speed, acceleration, positive acceleration, and next negative acceleration. Okay, thank you.